By defining an origin, I can specify the exact distance I want to move geometry with the Move tool. For example, I have this boss over here in my model, and this is just an import feature, so I really don't have an easy way to modify it unless I use the FMX tool. So I'll start by selecting a seed surface, and then I'll use the boss's selection tool, and then I can click on Move, and I get the dragger, which allows me to move it free distances. But let's say I want to move it exact values. What you'll then click is some surface or edge as a motion reference, and that way I can drag it, and when I drag it, I get a dimensional value that I can change. And if I then specify a second motion reference, then I can do a second move, and again, I have a dimension that I can control. When I'm happy, I hit the check mark, and my geometry is moved in the model. The intersections are automatically updated, and I have a move feature in the model tree. If I click on the Edit Dimensions tool, you can see that I have dimensions that I can modify on the screen. The Modify Analytic tool allows you to quickly and easily change the size of ruled surfaces like cylinders. For example, I'll change this to a radius of 4, hit the check mark, and the model updates. Using FMX for patterning components. Right now I have a part open, and the only real feature in it is an import feature that comes from a step file. And I have this in an assembly, and I want to be able to pattern components into the different holes in the part. And so to do that, I'll go to the Flexible Modeling tab, and you start off by selecting a seed surface, and then go to the Pattern tool. And when I zoom out, you can see that it recognized the 8 holes on the outside of the part as belonging to a pattern. And I could click on the preview dots to turn any of those off, but I'm happy with what Creo Parametric found, so I'll hit the check mark. Now I have a pattern recognition feature in the model tree. In another window, I have an assembly open, and the only component in here is this panel. So first off, I'll start off by assembling a component. I'll hit the Assemble button, and I've got a fastener, and this fastener has a component interface defined in it, where all I have to do is select the cylindrical surface and the flat surface in order to locate it in my model. Then I can hit the check mark in order to complete placement. Now that the part is assembled, I can click on it and then click the Pattern tool, and it recognizes that the screw was assembled to a member of a pattern, so it gives me the ability to reference pattern it. I hit the check mark, and that way I quickly and easily have a pattern of 8 of those fasteners in my assembly.